The ESTP personality type is 4.3% of our total population, and it's almost evenly split between men and women. So about 5%, 5.5% are men of the total population, and 4.5% of the total population of women tend to be an ESTP. So the ESTP is a very flexible personality type, and they're tolerant, but they're also realistic. The thing that is wonderful about them is since they're both flexible and tolerant, they really enjoy wonderful things and they learn to do. They like to have a hands-on personality. Also, because they're flexible and tolerant, it also means that they're very spontaneity. And they want to be able to use their energy to solve problems. They are very present oriented and they are very much enjoying the material comforts and a material lifestyle. They like to enjoy their environment. Diving just a little bit deeper into their personality type, we want to see that they're very interested on everything that goes on around them, like their activities, their food, their clothes, their people, the outdoors, their home, their experiences, every new experience. Anything you can think about, that's what they love, because they love to learn, and they love to learn from observing what's going on around them and hands-on, and they're going to like that more than studying or reading. They really are just going to plunge into things, and they trust their ability to be able to really respond resourcefully. So they are very practical and realistic, and they're active, but only in their immediate experience. Now, they make their decisions along with that thinking preference, and that's going to go with logical analysis and reasoning. So they're analytical, straightforward, and even assertive. At their very best, they're energetic and they are active problem solvers, and they respond creatively to any kind of challenging situation in their environment. They very rarely are going to let rules or standard procedures interfere with their systems or with what they want to do. But they develop easy methods to do very difficult things, and because of that, they make their workplace fun. They tend to be flexible, adaptable, innovative, and resourceful. They are great team members because they're able to work with others and pull conflicting sides together. They also are very popular companions. Now, when they're very stressed, however, they get kind of stuck in a rut and they lose common sense. They become overly pessimistic. And they become overly pessimistic to the point that they actually are going to see everything negative, even the future. Now, the other thing they're going to do is they're going to avoid any kind of expectations. They're going to avoid schedules. They're going to avoid deadlines. They're going to create instead diversions through action and variety. And they may actually be rebellious, creating some kind of distraction and socializing in order to avoid any kind of deadlines, especially if it's work related. Now, other people tend to see them as being the great masters of the art of living because they love life and they're going to actually immerse themselves into it. And because of that, they respond to enthusiasm and good humor, and they love action. Remember, that's the biggest thing. They love action. So any kind of traditional school or traditional work situation, like sitting at a desk, is going to be very, very difficult for an ESTP. They tend to be gregarious, fun-loving, spontaneity, adventurous, risk takers, and they're even realistic troubleshooters.